check the camera, make sure that's nice and clean. Okay. So what we're going to do tonight is quite a challenging question. Let me just get these right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're doing quite a challenging question tonight, and it's, did they cheat? If so, with how many people? And this has been a request from in the comments, and I thought that's a pretty good one. But it's quite a challenging tarot read because cheating means different things to different people. Okay, so some people it's sex, some people it's phoning other people, some people it's kissing, you know, so it's very, very different from lots of different people. So what we're going to do is just kind of go with the cards and see what comes out. So this is pile 1, reckless fool. Pile 2, feeling insecure. Pile 3, I was always going to hurt you. Pile 4, I'm so sorry. And pile 5, let me go. So just take a moment to pick a card. Okay, so let's go and do pile 1. So let me just make sure I keep those 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is for everyone that picked pile 1. So the question tonight is, did they cheat? And if so, with how many people? Did they cheat? And if so, with how many people? Did they cheat? And if so, with how many people? So let's go. So did they cheat? If so, with how many people? Did they cheat? If so, with how many people? Did they cheat? If so, with how many people? Okay, what I'm going to do, because I got disrupted by outside there, I'm just going to do these again for pile 1. So let me just do that again for you. So this is for everyone in pile 1. Did they cheat? If so, with how many people? Let's have a look here. So we've got sunshine, and we've got 10 of Pentacles. We've got making a decision. We've got being successful. We've got rain, and we've got 5 of Swords. Let me just tune in. Did they cheat? If so, with how many people? I feel here on this reading that they possibly cheated with one other person. Okay. And possibly they had regrets over doing that. All right. Sort of, maybe they felt nostalgic romantically nostalgic towards you, but they've cheated with somebody else, okay? And it's quite possible, let me just check here, it's a little bit tricky. So at the moment, I'm just seeing one other person at the moment, okay? Certainly in a triangulation, that means that they're at least in contact with somebody else. It means that they are kind of pitting you against each other. You may not know each other, okay, but still energetically, they're kind of like, I always say with this card, they kind of want to be the winner in this situation. So they're kind of defeating you both because they want to have the best outcome for themselves, okay, if that makes sense, okay? So there's two people that are not being treated well here, okay, and they're kind of triumphant, they're getting all the rewards, okay, and there's two people that are getting much less than they should have. Now, I just want to check this card over here because we've got this beautiful sunshine and we've got this beautiful marriage set up. So I just want to check what that's all about. What's all that about, please? So we've got two come out in reverse here. It's quite possible this person is in a marriage situation or a long-term commitment with somebody else. So it could be that you were the third party here. And they were, by all intents and purposes, quite happy. Certainly on the outside, although there was certainly seems to be a lot of aspects where they were genuinely happy in their setup. Yet they were trying to make, they weren't fully living the life that they wanted. They were living a good life. It looks like they were living a good life, but they weren't living the life fully what they wanted, what they desired. So they wanted to be quite successful in cheating. I know that sounds a bit weird, okay? So at the moment, I can't work out if you're in the marriage and they're cheating with somebody else, or you're the affair person and, you know, they maybe said that their committed relationship is over and they're actually still continuing. What I'm also getting from this as well, just a feeling here, is that this person could possibly be kind of sowing cheating seeds with friends of friends, extended family and stuff like that, okay? So people that are within their circle, okay? That's sort of how I'm feeling. For some of you, they could have been an outright flirt with this. Let me just see what's going on here. I think what they were hiding from you was, I feel like they were continually trying to work at being popular with whatever sex they were interested in, you know, male or female. And it was a continual thing. It was a daily routine with them to, like I said, if they were a flirt, to have attention. And I feel like what they were kind of hiding from you was they kind of left a trail of destruction behind them. That's what I'm feeling with this. And I'm also now getting feeling, and I feel like when you were together, possibly there was only one other person in the mix, okay? But I'm also sort of feeling like maybe they've got quite a background they maybe wouldn't want to tell you about, or whether they were kind of, I'm seeing groups of people here, groups of people where they've had a lot of problems like relationship or cheating and stuff like that. That's what I'm seeing here. For some of you, it's very workplace orientated. I just have to put that out there. So maybe they're treating people as though, well, just flirting really, you know, just flirting and maybe being unprofessional and, you know, leaving a lot of jealousy and chaos behind them, you know, and not treating people very well. And just really, I'm sort of getting the feeling with this, doesn't really matter if it's the workplace or if it's like, I don't know, say like they've got a niece or something, and she brings all her relatives over to a big family gathering or something like that, okay? And they're there, they're trying to weave their peacock sort of skills there as well. So I hope that makes sense. So what I'm feeling with this, just to go over it, that there was one other specific person. As I said, I don't know if you're in the committed relationship and they were with one other person, or whether you knew that they were in a committed relationship and you're the third party. But I do feel they've got a fair bit of chaos, at least another 5 people sort of in the background historically, that there's been a bit of a disaster with, you know, just kind of cheating and mucking about and stuff like that. So with this person here, I'm just going to find out exactly what happened there. Okay. I'm just going to find out what happened there. Okay, so this is really weird actually. This person here, if this is you, okay, so you know they're in a committed relationship and this is you. Okay, so let me do that one first. They're in a committed relationship. You know that. You're the third party. Where you were concerned, they were doing things to you. They were doing things to you where they weren't very considerate about your emotions and things like that. Okay. And there's something about, like, energetically, your position with them. They then, I feel, maybe would have had at least another 7 people that had previously been in your position with them. Okay. Now, if you're the person in the committed relationship and they were seeing someone else, this other person that they were seeing, again, it's the same. They would have maybe had 7 other people over a course of time where it's a pattern that's followed through. Okay. So either you've gone into, you're like the 7th person that they've done this to, or if you're married, the person that or in a committed relationship, the person that they're cheating with is kind of the 7th person they've done it with. I've got the 7s here. And I feel like in this situation, this person gets a lot of karmic kickback. Right, there's a lot of destruction. You know, he's leaving or they're leaving a trail of destruction. So this definitely feels like there's some sort of historical past here, okay, of a pattern that is continually repeating itself. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. You know, it's not an easy reading. It's pretty specific. So if it's not for you, then obviously choose another card. Okay. So thank you so much. I hope for some people that may be clarified, maybe you knew about it, and that's actually put your mind at peace, you know, although it is quite a difficult and challenging reading. Okay, thank you, everyone. If you like a personal reading, you can go via Etsy, or you can just go directly through PayPal if you prefer that. And I always have a special offer on at £25 for a full reading. Okay, thank you so much, and ciao from Italy. Ciao, ciao. this one is for pile 2. So you've picked feeling insecure. So what we're doing is finding out if they cheated. Well, we're assuming that they are cheating, okay, and if so, with how many people? Okay, so let's have a look. Are they cheating? And if so, with how many people? So we've got, oh my God, that's almost identical cards to pile 1. So we've got the 2 of Wands, we've got the Judgment card, Sanctuary, looking online, 5 of Wands, wow. Oh, and Love here. Oh, I'm glad that we've got Love here, but I don't know if it's going to work in your favour. Okay, so what we're trying to work out is they're cheating, and if so, with how many people? Okay, so what I'm feeling with this is that we've got the 6 of Cups here, which is beautiful, and we've got the 5 of Wands here. So let's just take this step by step, because it is a little bit challenging. What I'm seeing is 6 people, okay, but let's just work through this. And 5 of them this person has problems with, and 1 not. And I'm assuming or hoping that you're the one that they don't have the problem with. What I'm seeing with this person is a lot of online stuff, okay, coming out here. I see a lot of upset, a lot of maybe arguments and anger and things like this. And the need for this person to so this person gets upset, okay, so there's some online stuff, and there's upset, or people are getting upset with him or her, and there's a lot of anger, there's a lot of karmic kickback here. I do feel it's heavily online on this particular reading, and at least 6 people in the mix. At least 6 people in the mix. Okay, now obviously that could be at very different levels. You know, it could be phone numbers, WhatsApp numbers, it could be online profiles, that sort of thing. But I do see a lot of jealousy and confusion and anger and possibly misunderstanding and hurt and upset going on here. So tell me a little bit more. Tell me a little bit more. Okay. Wow. Okay. So, funny enough, what's happening is that this person is coming across very emotional. You know, this person is at the very core very sensitive to everything that's going on, and they are coming out as the King of Wands, which is the player energy. Okay, you know, and so they, when I see sort of the King of Wands, you know, they've been doing it for a while. That's the sort of energy that I'm getting. And I feel out of the 6 people that they've got in the mix, 3 of them were particularly important, okay, and I've got 3 and 3 here. I've got 3 here and I've got 3 here. So I started with 6. 5 are like bad history, bad karma. That's what I'm feeling. And out of that 6 is 3 here. And 3 of those relationships have actually finished, or those connections have actually finished. Okay. I feel in a bad way. And I do feel, like I said, I feel this could be heavily online. I feel that, like, I don't know if you can't see it, right in the middle of sanctuary. Sanctuary is like, I need to step away from things, I need to step back from things, I need to get some healing, I want to remove myself from the outside world, or it can be therapy, or it can be personality disorders, that sort of thing. And that's right in the middle, and it's all emotional. It's coming out as male energy, all emotional here. This is a very messy reading, or this is a reading about a very messy scenario. Very messy scenario. So I see 3 women here that are key to this person, okay, and 6 connections down here, and 5 of which are a disaster. Okay, so tell me more about the 6 of Cups, please. Yeah, so what this person's doing here is communicating with 6 people, okay, and trying to make decisions about the 6 people. So I feel like, so this is decision making, this is decision making, this is communication, okay, here. So I feel like this person is either on the phone, WhatsApping, online profiles, that sort of thing, okay, communicating like that, and trying to make a decision. I think out of that decision, 3 people become very significant. Okay, let me have a look. Three people became very significant here. Okay. Let me just check. Out of those 3 people, what's the situation? Out of those 3 people, what's the situation? Oh, okay. Wow. Well, that's funny. This is the card I started with. Do you remember I said that 3 of these connections, I feel like 3 became significant and 3 died here. And look what we got. We got the Death card and the Messaging, the Desire card. Something here, I don't know if this resonates with you. This all got too much for this person with these 3 ladies. Okay, and he or she just decided to, let's keep it he, switch up the genders if you want. He just decided, something happened here, and he just decided to cut all these 3 women out of his life. Right, and all the messaging stopped, okay, with these 3 ladies. So where does that leave you? So where were you in the mix? Let's just have a look. So where was the Watcher in the mix here? Where was the Watcher in the mix here, please? Where was the Watcher in the mix, please? Well, this is showing that I feel out of this rather messy situation that you were really in the love stakes, or in the passion state, should say, right up there. I mean, their passion and desire with you was off the chart. I mean, real hot sizzle. And out of this situation, they were definitely planning something with you for the future. Let me just see what that might be. They definitely seem to be planning the future. They were looking forward in the future with you, and the sizzle was like unbelievable. Oh, I was hoping for something more romantic. So they were considering or hoping to continue with some sort of secret liaison with you. So most of the time, that's exactly what this card means. Occasionally it means that you might have been pushing sexual boundaries in some way. You might have been doing something forbidden or illicit. in your sexual repertoire, that sort of thing, but generally it means a secret liaison. So they certainly were hoping or thinking that might continue with you. Okay guys, I knew this would be quite a challenging reading, so I hope you, well, enjoyed it, exclamation marks, because it's not easy, but maybe for some of you that actually makes sense. You know, maybe you're like, I knew it, I couldn't quite put my finger on it, and this makes total sense to me. All right, so that's everyone in pile 2. Thank you so much, and it's ciao from Italy. Ciao, ciao. So this is for everyone that picked pile 3. I was always going to hurt you. Yikes. That can be very common though, can't it? You know, like there's a lot of people that go into connections and they never, you know, they never sort of really envisaged, you know, it going the full course anyway, you know. So let's see. Okay, so the question is, when they were cheating, or did they cheat, and if so, with how many people? So let's have a look at this. Did they cheat, and if so, with how many people? Did they cheat, and if so, with how many people? So let's have a look. Now that's funny, that backstabber fell out when I was shuffling, and I put it back in, and it's come out again. So I'm just going to shuffle these cards just so I can lay them out in the right order. Okay. Okay. So we've got the Knight of Cups and the backstabber. Interesting. We've got the 10 of Wands. We've got the Temperance card. That's quite interesting. We've got the Sun card and the Lovers. So I feel like this is you over here, and this person stabbed you in the back. They're kind of the Knight of Cups. They're coming forward. They might have done it with some sort of grand gesture in some way. It could have seemed very genuine when they were offering you the cup of love. You know, it sort of feels like, you know, either there was a ceremony around it, or it kind of had that sense of that sort of beauty that sort of came when they offered you the cup of love, okay? And lo and behold, they stabbed you in the back. You really felt that, okay? And what I see with this person offering their cup of love is that there's some sort of excess here going on, some sort of overwhelming, some sort of burden in your connection, some sort of stuff that is just too heavy to bear on their shoulders, okay? And here we have Temperance, you know, and this is also about excess. This is also trying to keep the balance. That's not even a good word. You know, when you sort of feel like you're falling into excess, you know, if you're excessively eating or drinking or gambling or whatever it is that you do, and you're always trying to pull back, and you just find yourself back into that pattern. And I feel this was the case with you. And what I see over here is that they took a lover, I'm sorry to say, okay, over here. So I see two people here. They took a lover over here to give them some sort of sense of joy and bliss. Okay, it's really interesting that you picked I was always going to hurt you. I think I probably might have picked that card, to be honest. Okay, because this seems to be what's playing out. Wow, did you see that kind of float over to here? Okay. This person, I don't feel this was an easy decision when they took a lover. Okay. I feel like it was a hard decision, a decision obviously that they kept in secret because of their position in life here. Or for some of you, it might be that you were married or in a long-term commitment, or someone's married here, possibly, okay? And in order to take this lover, okay, it was a struggle for them to make that decision to move forward. And again, it's all about this excess. I'm sort of feeling like someone has a position in life or has a position in society, and they take it very seriously, and they almost want to look good on the outside, and they found themselves lacking on the inside. Okay, tell me about this Lovers and Sunshine. Tell me about this Lovers and Sunshine, please. Interesting. I feel like this person wanted to sort of when they took this lover, they sort of, the world kind of changed somewhat, okay? And I know it's easy just to say they saw things from a different perspective, but maybe it opened up a kind of a new viewpoint in their life about where they were in life and where they're going in life and that sort of thing. And I'm really sorry to say this, but I do feel with this lover, they saw a future with this lover. Okay, here. They saw some sort of future. It was quite centered around a domestic situation, a family situation, or a marriage situation. I don't quite understand it, you know, because these things are very complicated. But it was certainly around the home or family, something like that. There was something going on in that regard. Okay. It's a little bit confusing. So what I'm feeling is that, oh my God, did you see that Six of Cups just come out here? Oh my God. Do you know what I'm feeling a little bit? I'm feeling a little bit, this is quite challenging, this reading. I'm feeling a little bit that okay, I'm feeling a little bit that this, I'm wondering if this person, if you're this person, you're the person, you were the lover, you're the person that opened up a new perspective, you're the person that they saw a future with, you're the person they fell madly in love with. But nonetheless, they stabbed you in the back. Okay. I see a lot of mature relationships here, commitments here, families here, and that sort of thing going on here. Okay. Tell me about the Six of Cups. I mean, we've got Six of Cups and the Lovers. That's off the chart. So someone here has either you are this person, or you're the one obviously being cheated on, and they've fallen head over heels for this other person. I'm really sorry to say that. Oh, look what I've got here sticking out the pack. Wow, that's very strong. Let's find out. Very confusing. Very confusing. Yeah, okay. I've got to say it as I see it. What I felt was over here, you know, just go intuitively with this. This person offered you the cup of love and subsequently stabbed you in the back, as in, I was always going to hurt you. Down here, we've got this really strong kind of like, I can't go into excess here. You know, I can't carry the weight of this connection or whatever. And then over here, we've got a full-on love affair. I mean, full-on, right to the top. And what we've got here is like a fence. This is a fence, you and them. So either this is you or this is you. Okay, so I've got the lovers, I've got the Six of Cups, I've got sex and like blissed out and the sunshine and, you know, a whole world opening up here. Okay, and there's a fence between this side and this side. So you're one or the other side. Okay, so the main story here is someone got stabbed in the back by someone because they went and fell full hook, line and sinker in love with somebody else. Okay, so I know that's not easy. If that was my reading, I'd find that very, very difficult, but maybe that answers a question. Let's just find out what happened here with this relationship. Hook, line, I mean, this, you know, is all the cards. I can't deny it. Or someone who's just gone full in. We've got the Nine of Cups, we've got the Six of Cups, we've got the Lovers, we've got the Sunshine, we've got the Ten of Pentacles. It's all a full-on love affair. I mean, a love, not a lust affair, a love affair. Okay, what happened in this connection, please? Yeah, okay, so listen, something happened here. I've done a reading like this before and it's really, really difficult. I don't know if you've been in a long-term relationship, okay, and when you met this person, they had a past, you had a past, okay, and when you come together, there was just something magical about it and you gelled and then you went on to have a relationship, okay, and then you probably never thought about how your ex-partners or their ex-partners would perceive you, you know, in the sense that, oh, you know, they must have been really in love because they're still together and all that sort of thing. That's what happened here. I feel like this connection over here is still ongoing. If it's finished in the real world, it's still energetically ongoing. Very, very much so. There's just something very unique about this connection, and it could be that, you know, sometimes I hear people go, oh, every person I've met, when we're finished, they've gone on and married the other person. You know, I used to be one of those people like, oh, when we finished, he dated her and married her. Oh, when I finished with that person, oh, they went on and married the next person. This is this sort of situation. It could be that this is still ongoing. All right. I'm almost going to have to play these back because they're so complicated. So please leave a comment because these are very challenging readings. If you want a private reading, you can jump onto Etsy or go straight to PayPal, whatever you prefer. And I've always got a long-term reading. I've always got a special offer on at £25, which is a good introductory reading, because then you can sort of find out how I read for you and stuff like that. And a lot of my clients come back 2, 3, 4, 5, sometimes 10 times for a reading, which is amazing. Okay, thank you so much. Ciao from Ashley. Ciao, ciao. Oh my God. Guys, this theme is so strong tonight. Okay, So this is for pile 4. Sorry, I've done that a little bit back to front. This is for pile 4. I am so sorry. Okay, I shuffled these cards and exactly the same cards have come out. Wow, wow, wow. So the question is, did they cheat? And if so, with how many people? Okay, so what I'm getting here is that they did cheat, and there's a lot of upset around this cheating. Either they're upset or the person they cheated with is upset, and a very sort of hedonistic sort of energy here of pleasure, just kind of diving in for the pleasure here. Watching people online, possibly getting jealous and that sort of thing. Now, I'll just sort this out because what I'm seeing is 6 people. I know that's a lot, so I'm just going to sort out exactly what's going on here. Tell me about the 6 of Cups, please. Oh my God, did you see that, the Devil card? I wondered, okay, so the 6 of Cups is generally a very sort of, when you fall in love with someone and it's overflowing and it's really genuine. But here I feel like, because I was in my head sort of asking, is this 6 people? And then we've got the Devil card. So I do feel like there's been 6 people, and I know that's a lot, okay. There's been 6 love interests here. With the Devil energy, it means that this person doesn't really love them at all, okay, and that there's some sort of like sexual enslavement or connection here, very unhealthy, very toxic, very codependent. It's about, with the Devil energy, not being, he doesn't love these people, okay. He wants to take from them what he can. Now, interestingly, I don't know if this person is in a committed relationship or married or carries out these liaisons in some sort of domestic situation in the home. Oh gosh, that sounds awful, but yeah, in the home, in the family home, something like that. Okay, maybe that resonates with you. And there is just, with the Devil and the 9 of Cups, there's just like this real excess here. Okay, this real excess of pleasure and enjoyment for themselves. Okay, this person is constantly making a decision about lovers. So let's dig a little bit deeper with these 6 people. Tell me more about these 6 people, please. So out of these 6 peoples, and this could be something that maybe cheers you up a bit. I feel like because you're asking the question, you could have been the 1 in a million person out of this kind of Devil energy, you know. You could have been somebody that set things apart from this kind of hedonistic, codependent, toxic relationship. And if you're not together, which I'm assuming that you're not, that there was, as much as the Devil can love, there was some love here, and romantic regrets here. In fact, I feel like there's a lot of regrets here. I don't know if this person has a pattern of regrets, because can you see this eye right in the middle, right? So this is someone who's upset. Either, I know we don't think about men as getting upset, but they can get upset, they can get very hurt, but they generally show it in anger, okay? That's what they generally do, okay? But I see someone very upset and someone who lives to excess. Someone who's always online all the time. But I feel like someone who is very certain that you were the one in a million out of this kind of pattern, I would say. Okay, or his connections or his relationships. Switch up the genders as you need them. This person though is very incapable of loving, but very much indulgent for themselves in their actions. Okay, very obsessive, very addictive in their actions. Look at that. Out of all the cards, look at that in the pack. The secret sex card. Okay, so let's see. I just want to find out about this Six of Cups. The readings are very similar tonight. Very, very strong theme. Let me find out the Six of Cups. Can you believe it? That came out again. I put it back, shuffled it all up, and it's come out again. Okay. So what this is telling me, and I'm sorry to say this person with the devil energy and the Six of Cups could have up to 6 people that they're having secret sex with. I know, it's crazy. Could be online, could be real life, constantly trying to manifest these sort of secret liaisons. And the Sun card is just like, just wanting to get a blissed out feeling. This is the devil on a rampage, you know, with sexual addiction here. Okay, this is excess, blissed out, hedonistic sexual liaisons. Okay, I just want to see what the 10 of Pentacles is showing. Let me just try and find out. I know this isn't easy, but maybe that makes sense to you. Maybe you knew all along. You know, you felt it all along. I know what the next question is. Oh, look at the card that's come out now. Can you see that? It's my hot sizzle card. That's literally the devil's card. Look. Look. Can you see the flames? The devil flames. That's off the chart hot passion there. Okay, I'm going to put it back in the pack because it just peeked out. Okay, so let's have a look. What's the 10 of Pentacles doing here, please? Because I've got a marriage card down here, so I just want to find out. What's the 10 of Pentacles doing here, please? Let me just push that over there. What's the 10 of Pentacles doing here, please? Oh, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Right, gosh, that's a bit of a story. Either this person is married and you were the third party situation and they're just, God, you know, they're just out there doing whatever. Or they've had a long-term commitment, something like that. I do feel like this person's in a committed relationship. Okay. But these are very, very strong cards here. Or on the other side of it, it's possible, if you were the one in a million, that they might have seen a future with you. They might have fallen in love with you here. Okay. Because we've got this fig tree as well, which shows some longevity here, which shows some that it's able to bear fruit, even though I feel like there's gaps in the connection. But it really was, or could have been, very fruitful connection. It's very difficult here. I mean, if I wasn't asking this question, I'd be like, oh my God, this person's madly in love with you. They want to marry you here. Okay, with these, oh my goodness, yes. 1 in a million, yes. But we're not asking that question. We're saying, did they cheat? And there seems to be 6 people in the mix. But there's a lot of love cards here. A lot of love cards here. Okay. A lot of secret sex, though, as well. A lot of secret sex, secret liaisons, online stuff, a lot of upset, devil energy. So it means this person won't nurture you, won't have your needs or your best interests at heart, will be doing things to satisfy themselves. Okay. So quite complicated here, but again, I'm going to stick with the 6. There's probably were around about 6 people in the mix, somewhere along the line here, because this has almost been in every reading tonight. Okay, so I know that's difficult, but I hope that answered some of your questions or enabled you to understand. You know, maybe you could look back and think about people that were kind of, you know, around at the time, or you just had that sense of you know, that this person might have been indulgent on online stuff, and 6 people online is nothing. You know, that would just be like an average that people will talk to and stuff like that. I just need to find out. I do feel this was physical though. I do feel, was it physical or online? Let's just see the ratio. Let's just see the ratio. So give me online first, ratio, and then physical. Yeah, so I feel with the online stuff, it was more in the head, you know. It was a more of a in the head type of situation, like cheating online. But I do feel that there was some physical stuff going on here with this Knight of Wands. You know, this is a person that takes action. This is someone who's thinking with the online stuff. Okay. Guys, I'm going to leave it there. I know this was a difficult read. I think the only resounding kind of little glimmer of hope here is that possibly you were the one in the million out of this kind of devil energy, and also you picked up I'm so sorry card, so perhaps they are very, very sorry for their actions. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much, and it's ciao from Ashley. Ciao, ciao. Okay, so let's go to number 5. It says, let me go. So let's see. So the question tonight is cheating. How many people did they cheat with? Okay, so that's the question. And the reason I'm doing it is because someone left this in the comments. Okay, because one of my videos has got like 6,000 views, and it's did they cheat one. And YouTube keeps flagging that to everybody, so I get a lot of people looking at that one. So someone said, yeah, but I want to know with how many people. And I thought, okay, I'll do that. And, you know, it's quite a challenge to read. And we've got a very strong theme tonight. Very, very strong theme. So if the first card doesn't resonate, then, you know, pick another card. But let's do this. So, did they cheat? If so, with how many people? Did they cheat? If so, with how many people? Sun keeps coming out. Okay, so we've got looking online. Oh my God, that's the same. Wheel of Fortune, that's a fresh card. Sun card. 9 of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. With this one, I feel the cheating at the moment, let's see how this goes, was online cheating. This person going online and really entertaining their bliss state online. It's all up in the head, it's all fantasy, it's all up in the head. So you might be a little bit relieved with that. Let me see what's going on here. I can't see two women. So switch up the genders if you need to at the moment. I see this person here in the physical world doing fantasy online stuff. And I see, oh God, sorry for tutting, but it's really the same stuff. This is so weird. The Ten of Pentacles is really acting weird tonight. It's really acting weird. Okay, alright, so I'm just being told. Right, so what I see is that your special person could be in a committed relationship or married, and you're the other person. So why have we got Wheel of Fortune here? Ah, okay. So this person was kind of addicted to a lot of online stuff, I feel. Online connections. And I'm also sort of feeling like they did that because they didn't have to get emotionally involved here. They didn't have to give anything of themselves, right? It was an easy access. Something changed though. That kind of come to an end of a cycle. And I feel this is you here. And you're coming up in this reading in a very positive light, actually. You're coming across as someone who's very sorted and very affluent. Now, if you're not affluent, like I'm not affluent, but people might perceive you as having your life sorted in some way and being very independent. And living your life in a very lovely way, in some way, shape or form, in some sense of abundance. So I see you here as a couple here, but I feel like this person's married or in a committed relationship with a lot of responsibilities, with a home and family, extended family and all that sort of thing going on. Whereas you're very independent. This is the reading. If it doesn't resonate, then choose another card. This is the first reading where I haven't seen a lot of other people in the reading, but let's carry on here. I think what's really interesting about this card is that I can't see the woman, but she's symbolized in a domestic situation. She's symbolized as the wife. Okay. She's hidden. Maybe you never even saw her, okay? She's sort of behind the scenes. I do see, though, that this person, did you see that card just pop out there? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Look at him looking at you. Look at you matching energetically. This is what I'm seeing. This person offered you the cup of love here. It was quite beautiful, even if it shouldn't have been, under the circumstances. Let me see the Wheel of Fortune. Just pop that over there. Tell me more about the Wheel of Fortune, please. Oh my God, what the hell? Oh my God. That's a whole other story unfolding. Right, what I want to do, I don't normally do it, but I just want to do a reshuffle, not of the cards that we've chosen, because the Wheel of Fortune should really be in the centre, because we've got some, all hell broke loose here, didn't it? Right, let me just do this. All hell broke loose in this connection. Right, let's do this. Let's see if it comes out the way that I would expect it to come out. The Sun, the King of Pentacles, the Queen of, the Nine of Pentacles. I just need to say, I feel like this person had more money than you, okay, or has more money than you. Just want to see if I've got a different story here. I do expect the Wheel of Fortune to be in the middle. The Wheel of Fortune doesn't always mean a fortune. It means a change in circumstances. I feel that I feel like this person was very happy with you. I do only see two. Well, I did only see two people here, and now I see a third person, right? Third energy coming in. So I see possibly someone who's married or in a domestic situation. It could be that he was married or has an ex in the background or something like that, with a domestic setup, possibly with children and lots of responsibility. I see you here as an independent woman, as I said before, having some degree of comfort in your life, even if that's not really true, but that's how you're being perceived, okay? You're being perceived as desirable. There's something about the way you live your life is quite desirable. I see this person manifesting or continually trying to initiate maybe new scenarios with different people, but I only see you and this other woman here who is unseen behind the scenes. Then I see this Cup of Love here, but everything has gone terribly wrong here, where it's just ended up where possibly you're just watching each other online now. Okay, there could be a third energy. They could have stabbed you back, or there could have been a third energy, another person came in here, into this. Another person came in. Let's have a look. Another person could have come into the situation under, it's very difficult. Could have been that they started to set up a new domestic life with somebody. I know, because we've got one here, that they started something new, or there's something around a contract and a home. I do feel like this is, okay, for some, right, so it's tricky. For some of you, I feel like they were in a domestic situation. You came along, and then they left you and went into another domestic situation. Very messy. Very, very messy. And I feel like this had tons of promise. Your connection, tons of promise. Very messy. Let me see if I can just get a better. This person just couldn't show their emotions. They just stopped giving. They just stopped. You know, you just weren't getting any emotional connection from them at all. I feel like they do have romantic, if you're split up, they do have romantic regrets over their actions. I feel like they know that they've hurt you. There's something about contract, something about the domestic situation here. As I said, this other woman could have come in. Perhaps it went into a fourth party situation here. Okay. Let me just see moving forward. This is a very interesting one. Because what I see is, weirdly, at the beginning of this, I saw a lot of stability in a not in a good situation. You know, if they definitely got responsibilities, wife, family, ex-wife, something like this. But it seemed like stable. And then all hell has let loose over here. Well, I'm completely dumbfounded. I don't know what the hell is going on here. Either they're coming back with a proposal, they have proposed, or they've moved on into a new connection where they're going to settle down, because I see a domestic here and a contract here, and given and taken here. Can't quite work those cards out at the top. Very messy. Either they're coming back and they're going to make an offer to you of some stability. I do feel that this person could have been in love with you. I really do. Or they've actually gone from one marriage, you were in the middle, and they're now going on into the second or third marriage, or whatever it is over here. Okay. But I do feel that this person just stopped giving to you emotionally and physically. They just stopped, any sense of generosity with you, and the connection died. Okay. Possibly they do have romantic regrets up here, and possibly they are coming back, or they've completely moved on and then they've gone into another domestic situation, living with someone, getting married, getting engaged, that sort of thing, or they're coming back in for you. I know it's all a bit vague, but that's a very highly complicated reading. It kind of needs an extended on that, okay? But anyway, I hope that resonates. Please do leave a comment. It really helps me untangle some of these very complex scenarios. And I hope that didn't trigger you too much, okay? But I really felt that I needed to do this reading. What I do myself, sometimes I go back and pick a card for myself, because so that I can just sort of tune in again and see if there's an answer there for me as well. Okay, everybody, thank you so much. I do personal readings. You can jump onto Etsy and have a look at that, or you can pay via PayPal if you want to. I've always got a special offer on, and my my clients come back, second, third, fourth, fifth, sometimes 10 times, which is truly, truly wonderful. Thank you so much, and ciao from Italy. Take care, everybody. Ciao.